What this is, click that link. Bam, got it right there. It is. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back, guys. LinkedIn, welcome for joining in. You guys actually tune in faster than YouTube does. It's crazy. I don't even know why it happens that way, but you're here. You're all here. Welcome back, right? Business scenarios. You guys know the playlist says business across the top here because that's all it is business. Here's what we talk. It either bores you to death or you're here to learn something new, have a short conversation, and move on. That's all we do here. Innovative thinking, thinking outside the box. In this conversation, what we're talking about has to do with the harmony of interests in business, dealing with society, right? So there's a few moving parts here when we talk about that. One of the moving parts is that with business and your community, your society outside of your business, let's say corporation and community, CNC, right? So with your CNC, you want to make sure obviously that the things that you're doing, the goal of your corporation is consistent with the community and its goals, right? Its needs, right? Providing jobs, all these great things like that. But let's also talk about those within the corporation, right? You have a lot of unfair practices that sometimes can go awry, if you will. And so, one of those things with the harmony of doing business, or in this case, the harmony of interest, Peter Drucker brings up an action point where he talks about whether or not in dealing with the interests of the company, and when I mention interest, I'm talking about on a monetary scale. So let's say shares, if you will. And sometimes there's a term insider trading or inside information, and it's when you find out that, hey, the price is going to change for this, or this is getting ready to happen, or these options are getting ready to become available sooner than the person to your left or to your right. These are unfair practices, right? And there's laws against things like that, but yet these things happen. Even today, there are practices happening where you have corporations buying back from itself. I forget the exact term, it's slipping my mind right now, but there are regulations that have been filed to prevent that from happening any further, right? And what companies are doing basically is inflating their stocks, right? And so a lot of this nonsense is happening, and the harmony within is becoming broken, if you will. So things like that come up in conversation. There's people that know that a lot better than I do. I'm simply regurgitating that. I understand the simplest aspect of that. That is just not my specialty. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it is, right? There's people that are far superior in that conversation than I am. But what I will tell you is that the harmony with the public and the harmony with those who are employees of your corporation is key, right? Because when you break that, people lose faith within, and no longer is your company going to be as successful as it was when those who were able to speak freely about your company or your corporation that work for you with confidence, and that's why the sales were so high, their confidence is broken, and therefore they can't speak freely. And if they can't speak freely and with confidence to the consumer, sales decline. So don't break their spirits. Don't let the harmony be broken. Let's stay harmonic, if you will. See you guys next time.